Okay, this morning I'm messing with a oil pump on Michael P's 109 block. This is a TA cover, and out of the box it's very, very good. You can notice that this pocket here is huge versus a factory cover. I'll show that in a minute. And this cavity here is quite large and doesn't neck down like the factory one does, which I usually drill out. It requires a few little mods that I still do. I still radius some turns in there, radius some other turns throughout it, but it's pretty much drop-in ready. If it's a double roller setup, usually I put this in the mill and mill that out. It depends. This one's not. This one is more of a, it's got a silent chain on it, so it doesn't need that cut off. And then I usually take the adapter housing, and this is maybe negligible, but since I'm there I can do it. There's some burrs down there, and you see there's one on the right that I missed. I need to go back for, and I rounded the edge on that bolt hole. That's pretty much it. And I don't resurface this because I'm going to run a flat plate. Here is a GM cover, and if you look, put them together here, the hole is much bigger in the aftermarket cover. This hole is bigger than that hole. Of course, this cover's done. If you look in the pocket, that's terrible. You can't fix that. It's trash, scrap. Another thing with the stock cover that can be improved upon is this passage right here necks down. So I usually open that up to the same size. You have to be careful you don't bust through in here. GM covers are really not that bad. It's when you take an aftermarket cover, like the ones that used to come from Elgin or whatever. I busted through here sometimes, so I had to back off, not be so aggressive. Remember, oil pressure and oil flow are two different things. Anything you can do to increase oil flow out of the pump is usually a pretty good thing. So, and this is the cover that was on the engine. You can see that they didn't cut that off, and that's nice. They put the right button on it, and the seal is on the inside, so it's a factory type seal. This seal here is on the outside, but these seals very rarely leak because of the oil slinger. So there is some oil pump information today.